Welcome to Rhythm Cafe, where the Slibles or lighters are labeled whatever they want to be and they don't matter. I'm Ian. Joining me is Heather.
Yo, we're here up in the hot heat with them cool beats.
Oh yeah. Please let the beats be cool. Please.
We need all the ice cubes we can get.
Stop entropy. I want to get off. Folks, I hope if you are anywhere in I'm gonna say most of the world at this point, at least most of my world. Let's make sure Heather's nice and loud there. Please take care of yourselves. Seek cool shelter and don't move for the next 2 hours because it's time for Rhythm Cafe, the show here on the Mighty Loading Radio Run Video Entertainment Network where we play rhythm games. Everything okay over there? Okay, good.
I mean, we should. You were still talking. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh no, that's fine. I thought I heard an old timey well being pumped, so it was.
Oh, I went and got some fridge tea.
Ooh, good stuff. Man, those wells are taking me back. When was the last time you were at a campsite that had a well that you actually had to pump water from, and not just a hose?
Oh, an actual well pump?
Yeah, I remember they were all over the national parks when I was young, but I wonder if they...
Oh, I think I would have been like maybe 10.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, they were still around at that point. Good.
I will point out, though, I mean, as far as I know, campsites could be abundant and full of well pumping action. But you have to understand that that is not the natural habitat of a heather, and typically I stay away from them. Oh. So it's not I'm not a good sample size.
I would go back to a campsite at a national park just to operate the pump, but I would not stay there for an evening because that is no. All right, shall we talk a bit about the game here today? I don't know why this is the direction we're going in, but we're playing City of Beats, a game that we have received a code from the developers. Thanks for that, for evaluation purposes, because the game's still in beta right now. It says alpha, but they say beta on the Steam page, so I don't know what's going on. But it is a version from last week. It looks like the 14th of June, so new stuff. One thing I really kind of liked actually about this game so far, and we haven't gotten anywhere into it, but it did pop up a privacy notice when I first launched the game, saying, "Hey, if you consent to this, we collect a little bit of data about your playthroughs, specifically where you succeed, how you fail, and where you fail." And like, please put more of that in rhythm games, because that will definitely help out people like me who like to play sloppy, fast, and loose, like I shall be doing today, to hopefully even out the game for the rest of people. Yeah, but I've forgotten most about what I knew about this game, so I'm happy to go in fresh. Shall we just push that start button?
Sure.
I mean,
let's see what happens.
Yeah, nothing.
Let's go to the city.
Into the city. Okay, so this is apparently a roguelike with rhythm elements, so not technically a full rhythm game, but roguelike elements definitely appeal to me, especially in a rhythm situation. And this sort of a Blade Runner aesthetic. Wow, Blade Runner aesthetic is really resonating. Hey, hola!
Oh, yes. I think I recall seeing this at like a PAX or something, to be honest.
Okay, I've definitely died.
Alright, so what I'm getting is you hold down a button and it pumps up bullets to the beat.
Mm-hmm. I think
that's the rhythm mechanic?
I think that wow. Okay. Well, we can just relax a bit. Yes, let's just do that. What a nice mode. Okay, I was worried break was about to be over.
I am a little concerned about all the people driving in the fog like this. Mm-hmm. It's not really safe.
The city is a dangerous place in the sky. When the fog rolls in, it's difficult to see where you're going, but people still need to get from point A to point B. So they trek out into the pea soup to find what they need. But sometimes what you need can't be found in the city of fog. It has to be found in the City of Beats. Now we got traits, apparently, of which we have none because we are super scrubtastic.
We are made of clay.
We have unspent trait. What are our options here? Hit points. That seems like a good place. Shield capacity also seems good. Damage output. Critical hit chance. Heat reduction. Orb attraction. Dash distance. And compatibility. I think we're gonna go with hit points just because that seems like a...
We have a shark sticker on our body.
Well, yeah, wouldn't you?
I mean, absolutely I would. I'm trying to read the one that's underneath the shark. Does it say golf?
So the one directly into the shark says oof, and then the other one next to that is a battery that says I need coffee. And it looks like I can't afford any of these upgrades right now, so we'll just have to leave those be. Start new expedition, I guess.
Get to final building. Destroy Zitgeber.
So definitely a twin stick shooter. I want to feel that. I want to believe that I'm going to need to pay attention to the dodging to find out when other problems happen to me. Like that, I'm pretty sure that the enemies also shoot to the beat. Uh-huh.
Are you playing with a controller?
You bet I am. So you got RT for the shooting. One stick controls the direction I'm moving in, and one stick controls aiming.
Right, okay.
Claim the reward. Oh. Hello, aimbot. Yes, please.
Oh man, I like it when they let you choose your upgrades.
Yep. Okay, so how do I leave here now?
Return to your hover car.
There it is.
Reading the instructions explains the instructions.
Okay, so this could be a random event. That sounds bad. This is...
And fire?
A Chombat encounter craft a power upgrade as a reward. So we'll get more fire.
Okay.
I mean, that seems within our particular wheelhouse. Oh, aimbot. How will I ever live without you? Hooray! Power attack deals 20% more damage to enemies below 20%. Regain composure, decreases cool time. Heated discussion, your attack deals 10% more damage, but also produces heat. Yeah, we can deal with some heat, can't we?
I guess so. It doesn't seem like you have a lot of heat going on yet.
No, I think that's...
So later on, maybe you'll need more of a composure, calming.
All right, we want more heat, or do we want some electricity? Elite combat sounds difficult. I think we should continue with combat encounter. Let's try to make progress.
Better loot. I mean, that's fair. This is like the first run through, really. And nice to get a handle on the game first and see more of it.
Oop. Too much heat.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, because the heat bar is next to you.
Okay, so that expedition failed. Well, back into the meat grinder.
I mean, that's what you get in a roguelite.
Yep. Well, at least this time we have 7 unspent squares. So we can actually use them for something. Oh, well, I guess, yeah, we definitely should use hit points. How are we going to survive, though, without aimbot?
That sounds more like an Ian problem than a Heather problem.
How am I going to survive without aimbot? So, 20 minutes in, and I'm actually enjoying the music quite a bit so far.
Polyachroma has said my life is a teenage robot, and yeah, our character is very much Jenny.
Aimbot, aimbot! Our friend is back!
Ooh, what's square?
Square. Gain a square reward. I'll take the square. Circle will indeed take the square. Oh no! No life recharge between levels, seems.
I'm sure there's probably chances to get health
I hope so.
in some places.
Be a pretty punishing game if there wasn't.
I mean, some people are really into that kind of thing, but
Oh, yeah.
I find that's generally optional. It's generally like a harder difficulty, or I mean, some roguelikes start really hard, but as you progress, because you have your changes for attributes and making your character stronger when you go in again, it becomes easier in that way.
Activate aura. What does activating my aura do? Nothing here. Oh, we have to get a reward too. Yay, cubes! Cube! We can supercharge our weapon, which is good. We've got 20 of the blue cubes. What's up next? Combat encounter, craft, and accuracy upgrade as an award. Crafting. Okay, have to be. Ow! Don't be under the things when they drop. Good no. A good no.
We're learning. Tune the traits.
Let's see here. Shall we just keep pushing this until let's keep boosting shield and humanity until we get enough. We got 5 left. Well, we can boost.
I mean, orb attraction might be really good because then you don't have to try and go and pick up the orbs.
Yeah, that'll keep me safer.
Right? That whole, like, magnetically send me all the money in the stage so I don't have to go find it. It's generally pretty good.
I want to try this weapon overcharge as well, but unfortunately, it looks like you may that gauge may reset between playthrough or between levels, rather even. Ah. Okay, once again, aimbot, please. Okay, so we got 2121 blue balls. We should find out what happens next with that. So once again, supercharged weapon, RB. Nope. RB appears to do nothing at the moment. Ow!
But also, yeah, the blue balls are your shield.
Oh, are they? Great.
Yeah. The supercharged weapon thing might be
A different thing entirely. Yeep.
you might need an upgrade for it. Getting red barrels to explode is always fun, so make sure to shoot them when enemies are nearby.
Is this a barrel? Nope.
It said
Is
red
this a barrel?
barrels.
Got our reward. Now Uber me to the next rooftop. What do we got here? Combat and elite combat. Should at least try to make it to a mini boss or something.
Yeah, I am curious to see what because I'm assuming there's like a big boss fight at the end, clearly from what your goals are, but yeah, see that's
a barrel.
red barrel.
No, no, I'm
You gotta be
missing out on
careful with
orbs.
barrel. She always wants that moon wand.
Oh god, just working that ball. Did you know that they're almost done?
Did what?
That podcast, Sailor Business, they'll be done on June 30th. The last episode.
Do
Finally.
they know what they're gonna do with their lives after that?
They-
Like,
Well, they
That's a
haven't-
long time of doing a podcast and then having to finish it.
Right? They haven't mentioned anything yet, so. Assassination. Critical chances increased by 15% when hitting undamaged enemies. Your attack's critical damage is increased by 40. Where your critical chance is increased by 5% when any buff is active. I think assassination.
What I'm hearing, though, is that means there's a hole in the Sailor Moon universe. It's waiting to be taken over.
The rewatch office is open. Ooh, craft a defense reward. This is what I'm looking for. Oh, completely, Pinky. That's an interesting take on it. I was just thinking this could be a companion game easily to No More or No Straight Roads.
It's got the right aesthetic for it.
Yeah, and color scheme too.
It really does make me just think of like Enter the Gungeon, if it wasn't silly and on rooftops. Okay, well, it's brought up your supercharged weapon as
Weapon is
as a button
supercharged.
press, so
Okay, so everything got superchargy for a while. And then
it must
some-
be a timed thing.
Yeah, either timed or a number of shots, but probably timed, given that it's a rhythm game. Or rhythm adjacent game. The painful way. By taking damage, your weapon is charged by 9%. Nope. Too stubborn.
Too stubborn to die. That sounds like a fun thing.
The damage you received is reduced
Although-
by 50%? Ooh.
Although learning by doing is also...
I mean, that is within my own personal wheelhouse. Ooh. Let's go learn by doing. Let's hope that we can now retrieve some cubes soon.
There's a rooftop level in Gungeon.
What?
I have really not gotten that far in that game. I cannot. It's super hard as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, it is
It's
time.
fun though.
Time to cube.
I gotta play the Exit the Gungeon game at some point too.
I should give it a try. Ah! Whew. That was rough, but we got through. And cubes refill us. I think I'm starting to get the rhythm element a bit more by listening to the music and, like, oh, this is the time when I dodge, because this is the time when that particular enemy has charged up its big blast. Well, we got to elite combat now.
The rhythm element of like having guns fire at specific interval points using music can be a lot of fun to play, just because it gives you a sense of when to dodge and when to do things,
Yeah.
even if you kind of lack maybe control over other things.
Fine motor control.
Well, because some games have it where it's like your gun is just blasting the entire time, but it's going to blast on the beat. Did you fall off the building?
I think I fell off because I died, because I don't think I can fall off by just walking off.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's good to know. There's a distinction between those two things.
Oh yeah. Okay, well we got a lot of bits now, so. I mean, we should probably increase our damage output by a couple here. And I definitely want some more of that space there. Dash distance needs to be increased. Heat's not been an issue so much, but
I want more
shields.
stickers for a robot body.
That would be nice. If every one of these gave you a sticker, that would be great. I think that's a good equalization. Keep pushing.
Remember, ever forward, never learning.
Yep, that is definitely this stream's motto. Yeah, again, it comes back to no straight roads. Everything can be improved by stickers, says Polychroma.
No, agreed.
Okay, what's the name of the pastry that these look like?
The cookie with the red gooey.
Well, not the cookie.
middle?
Like the deeper pastry. If you turn one of these things upside down, they look like a French pastry that I'm familiar with that I don't know the name of offhand.
Some sort of funnel cake.
Le funnel cake. Cannelle is probably it. I'm very curious actually to make sure see if that's right.
Yeah, let's Google that.
Because I'm the only person that can answer this question. Cannelle is it. Yes. Good God, I want to eat some of those.
I mean, on a hot day, a nice sweet treat can be a nice thing.
Oh, flavored with rum and vanilla and a soft, tender custard center with a dark, thick caramelized crust. Okay, so we got aimbot, we've got focus takedown, drastically improves your power's attack accuracy, bouncy ball. Your attack shoots a single projectile that bounces to nearby enemy and deals increased damage. I want to try the bouncy ball this time.
Yeah, you know, it sounds a little bit like aimbot, but in more of a ricochet off the pool board
Yeah.
manner.
I'm fine with aimbotting all the time, but let's see if there's something else that might feel better in my hands. Oh God.
See, if we could make Destiny a isometric, top-down, twin-stick shooter game, maybe I'd be more interested in trying it out.
I mean, if you like hunting for and combining weapons types forever, then yeah, Destiny might be your game. If they ever make it an isometric top-down shooter. Like ever since we started using the same engines for everything, I've often wondered why they don't give you that option. Sometimes, well, in certain games. Like, hey, do you want to play Destiny as a top-down isometric shooter? I mean, you can. It's no skin off our back. Ah, there's our reward. I know it would probably break some of their puzzles, just because, you know. I guess, you know, it would tone down the difficulty of the jumping puzzles, which is a real problem because, you know, the people at Bungie seem really, really attached to their jumping puzzles.
Isn't jumping in 3D spaces in a video game
Yes!
just a harder thing to do regardless?
Yes, Heather, it is! And yet it keeps happening! Yesterday I had to put on special boots just so I could add a third jump. Oops. Elite combat, but we're doing it.
In Destiny, right? Not like in real life.
Yes, yes.
Because, I mean, if you can't in real life, I really need to know where you got your boots from.
Oh god. Ah! That split second when you see yourself walking directly into an explosion zone, you say, oops. Mm-hmm. I'm glad that the Uber just takes us back to our landing pad after we die. More shields, please. Always more shields.
Every day I'm shielding.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so BounceBot, not a fan. Friendship with BounceBot over. New friend to be determined.
See if we could find Ian a new friend. Although I will say I think Aimbot is maybe an excellent name for a Roomba.
I saw a beautiful name for a Roomba the other day that I can absolutely not say on stream.
I believe I understand which one you were speaking
Yes.
of, yes. I also would not say that on stream.
Like, I mean, the thing is, like, so many people call their Roombas or their robot vacuums, of which there are other brands that are available. It's always Rosie or something like that. Like, no, you gotta be more creative. Which is why we went with Janus, the two-faced one. Okay, that one wasn't so bad. We don't get an aimbot. We get barrage, focus takedown, or damage per beat. Your attack projectiles stick to enemies longer and deal damage over time. Yes, please. I'm a big fan of sticky grenade projectiles. Oh, my robot son is such a good name for a vacuum cleaner.
I mean, if you've got pets, Cat Scooter.
Abandoned rooftop!
You got lucky.
Cash
Rooftops
grab.
abandoned.
Cash grab.
All this time, Ian has been avoiding the question marks because random could be bad.
Could be anything. It's just a history of a very long life history, Heather, of, you know, finding out the odds of things and weighing the pros and cons of random good things versus random bad things. And the random bad things have always overweighed the random good things. Like, I could go
I
out
think we just remember the bad things in the random encounters more than we do the good ones.
Good. I mean, it's probably also just statistics too. You know, like whenever I go out onto the street for whatever reason, my chances of getting hit by a car are infinitely higher than the chances of maybe getting a candy bar.
I don't. If you're going out into the middle of the street and you're just getting a candy bar, I have several questions about that.
Do not touch the orb.
Random can also be weighted in a video game. right? If you wanted a real random thing, it would be like a 1 in 6 because there's 6 options and each one has an equal weight. But sometimes video games like to do that thing where it's like, well, this is a random zone, but your chances of getting something good happening to you is maybe only is weighted less than because it's more of a luck thing.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, if all 6 random things are like 4 of them are bad, then yeah. Hey, a shop.
This is
Show me goods.
God, my beautiful, beautiful shopkeep son. Oh, shoppy boy. Shoppy boy? Yes, please. Show me your open goods, shoppy boy. Large repair kit. Next 1 times your hit points are dropped to 0. Restores to 25%. Or choose from a selection of upgrades.
Well, you've got 32, so you could get the large repair kit and one of the other ones if you wanted to.
That's a good point. Let's get the large repair kit and the upgrade. No cooldown for 2 seconds. Huzzad. Has like barrels and 40% less damage. Ooh, good. Yeah, you know what? Let's avoid hazards. Please to debuff environmental damage, thank you. Okay, you know what? We got 100.
You'd do it?
Yeah, let's give it a try. We haven't done an elite combat encounter with this sort of floaty bit, and I'm curious. The Ultradian Bombardier. Your hovercraft scanner has been discovered. An Ultradian Bombarder nearby. Prepare to get bombarded with projectiles. Okay. Prepare.
You already chose this. You have to do it.
It's already here.
Oh, I think you found that mini boss fight.
Oh. God damn it, geometry! Give me shields! Okay, well,
Did fairly good there, I think.
it went on for a while, and I think we got to a second stage, but wow. Yep, keep on pushing our luck, I guess. Tune your traits, you have a better chance of success. I don't think that's what's holding me back, game. Let's see here. More hit points. The end. You know what? Let's boost our heat production a bit too, because we had the ability there. All right, keep pushing. Because eventually we're gonna have to get to one of those things. I'm not gonna try that again this round.
Oh, that's fair. It was good to see what it looked like, though.
Yeah, yeah.
And I wouldn't doubt that there's other large things you end up fighting.
I'm honestly a little frightened that there might be more than one map like this. Okay, that felt better. Aimbot, come back. Come back. Okay, going for the question mark. Gimme money. Oh no, it's Darth Vader with a with a badonk and a spine. Dark trade. A creepy mechanic wants to trade, but it's not yellow circles that they need. What do you have in store? Select upgrade, lose 40
HP.
Gain 30 orbs for 30.
Upgrade.
Yeah. Powerful crits, get out of here. Power attack does 20% more damage on enemies below 20% health. Seek and destroy projectiles reflect by your dash barrier. Huh. Powerful crits, I think? Because I'm not doing much reflection these days.
Well, if you're not reflecting, then that's not going to be useful for you.
And I'm also not power attacking much. Okay, let's take the low road and get to Scotland before the... Wait, no, the high road gets to Scotland.
I mean, I wouldn't really know. I've not been.
Neither have I, but I've heard travel advice in the form of song. Supercharged weapon seems good when you're when you've got the aimbot on. That was a good level.
You can go to Ireland or you can go to Scotland, but you can't go to both. Which one do you choose?
Scotland. I really have to say Scotland. If Ireland is forever sealed off from me now, Scotland. How about yourself? And then we can get into the whys and hows.
I think I'd go to Ireland.
Really? I mean, sorry, that's not a feigned surprise, really. That's okay, interesting. I'll go first because I'm the one who's apparently proposing this whole bit. It all comes down to whiskey. I really want to go to Scotland and tour some distilleries and actually, see the lovely world that one of my favorite beverages comes from. And also, I have some not family, but half of my ancestry is from that area, so or a portion there. Let's see here. Regain composure, hot sauce, heated discussion. Don't want that one.
No one wants heated discussion.
Hot sauce? I guess it is. What I need is healing. So now why do you say Ireland?
Well, I mean, to be truthful, I don't know that much about either one. As far as I know about Scotland, there's a bunch of castles. I think that's also true of Ireland. But, Ireland is supposed to be, as far as I understand it, part of the UK, but not wanting to be part of the UK, separating whatever kind of thing. And so I'm more curious to go see what they're like.
See the Quebec of the UK?
I just need to see the people. I think my ancestry actually is more Irish than Scottish, but I think I've got a bit of both as well.
I thought I got into the car there for a second, but no, I just died. This is also not to say that I would not like to visit Ireland, because I absolutely would. Beautiful country. Let's fill in some...
Also, given the stuff that gets portrayed as Irish over here, it is my understanding is like a really kind of probably gross oversimplification and not quite correct. You know. I'd actually just like to go see it.
Honestly, I think I might be banned from entering Northern Ireland until the statute of limitations on Barney Stone has... The improv game has expired. We don't allow your kind in here. What, are Canadians? No, fake leprechauns. You've been portraying us in improv games in a bad light.
I mean, it is a pretty evil leprechaun in that game. It's
Truth. So as long as I continue to collect orbs, I keep getting a shield, and that's what's important.
so isn't Ireland the one that's known as the Green Isle?
Yes, the Emerald Isle, I believe.
Yeah, the Emerald Isle. And I mean, that just sounds fancy.
Yes, sadly not because they contain any sort of emerald deposits. Sorry, Elon. Just pay me for the juice. Gain 30 orbs. Give me the orbs! They'll be useful later on. Late combat. Get orbs. Get cubes. Give cubes.
Captain Spam, the slight bit of audio static you're hearing whenever Ian talks is the fan in the room, which we will not be turning off.
It's hot.
And if you're also hearing a similar thing with mine, it's also because I have a fan in the room that I also will not be turning off.
It's hot. Yeah, we apologize for the temporary, the temporary audio discomfort, but unfortunately it is for the comfort of the broadcaster. Give me the goods! What do you got? The next two
Yeah,
encounters.
we decided we needed extra fans for our stream. Chat's normally good enough, but you really heat up the room, and we need something to cool it down.
Woof. All right, we get 2 chances to not die, and we get more damage. Seems good. That seems like a good use of all of our money, or the majority of our money. Question mark. Repair bay. This is a Tim droid. Can repair you for a ridiculously small fee. priority.
The first one sounds really polite to me, but the second one I just keep reading as, I'd like the good repair, please.
Yes.
Come on.
I would like the good repair. Give me the maximum. Oh, that was worthwhile. Okay, combat encounter. Get some gold. Now we're doing it.
Yeah, I think we could make it to the end of this run.
Well, I'm not willing to say that just yet, but I am willing to
I'm
say.
willing to go full in, complete overconfidence, just as any person who goes into a roguelike should.
Touche. I've realized something in that I don't need to touch the right stick all the time. It's something I keep forgetting when I'm playing dual stick games.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you can just adjust your aim every now and then and just strafe otherwise. Especially with best friend aimbot. Okay, this one's elite. Don't feel much good. We lost no health that time, unless I regained the health by traveling in my car, which can happen now. Oh.
I think sometimes you get health at the end of the... when you've killed things. Not sure. Yeah, what are they calling the thing that we're in? The heat dome or something?
Yes.
Awful?
Got through it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the name Heat Dome.
I mean, I don't think another name would make it any better, but it is kind of like when you see the graphic they show and the thing that they call it, you're just kind of like,
Like, do we go
I
with
see.
the hot spot, the thermal nermal? The warm corn? Yeah, warm corn.
I mean, I suppose we can be lucky that the forest fires haven't started yet in the middle of this.
I mean, it's a miracle, and I am not willing to jinx it, to be honest.
might I suggest
yes.
before you move on?
Yes.
We take our break.
Yes. Folks, you heard from Heather. We are going to take a short break here to get up, stretch our legs, swap our fluids, and do what we need to do to feel comfortable coming back for more of this. This being, of course, more City of Beats. That's the name of the game on Rhythm Cafe. Don't go away. Folks, we are back with more Rhythm Cafe and City of Beats here on the Loading Ready Run Video Entertainment Network. My name is Ian Horner. We've got Heather up in the air with us.
Yo.
Good. That's half of an introduction, Heather, and always half a check as to whether or not everything's still working correctly.
Oh yeah, no, I do the same thing to you every time.
Oh, I'm looking forward to the check being, oh, is Heather here? Okay, good, we can start. But all in good time. We're playing City of Beats, which is a rhythmic roguelike, and we are halfway through a run. I'm actually starting to have fun now that we've equipped our dude out with, I don't know if this is a dude. We've equipped our character out with enough to make this game fun enough for me to play for the next, shall we say, 40 minutes, or 35, given how generous y'all tend to be. Right now, we gotta decide what our reward is. Reusable energy, gain 8 cubes when supercharging your weapon. Well, that's not something that happens a lot. Start combat with your weapon charged at 30%. That's interesting. Your health damage is increased by 30% while at maximum. My damage is at... Okay, that I like. If I can keep my shields up, then I can shoot things better.
You do more damage.
Good.
So, we're in the city, the City of Beats. What do you think is probably one of the most necessary things that should be in a City of Beats? Like, what kind of business do you think really does well here?
Phew. I mean, you've got your... obviously, we have the Naval College for Drum Majors there. Yeah, Borscht Producers, Hexy points out, is definitely a big one. I was honestly thinking more along the lines of the administration of the city, because you'd have to have the city founded on a strong time signature. Right, something that everyone can get behind, like a 4-4 or a 3-4. If you try to found a city on 5-4, it's gonna be a great city, but it's gonna really confuse people.
I just kind of wonder if all the music stores are secretly weapons stores.
I mean, isn't that true of real life? Like, you go into a Hot Topic. Go to Hot Topic.
I'm sorry, a hot Topic is a music store?
I don't know what Hot Topic is. I assume they have music because they sell a lot of shirts. And HMV sells a lot of shirts these days, so I don't... Honestly, HMV these days seems to me like they're trying to be a less edgy Hot Topic, so...
I think in regards to them, it's just CDs aren't selling. Maybe if they got more into the vinyl game. Maybe if they also didn't overcharge.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there that HMV could do differently.
Honestly, if they actually paid their employees a decent salary.
Heyo. I mean, like, real talk here for a second. I'm actually really happy that that the rest of the world kind of left vinyls to the wayside, and it just became the realm of the local shop, right? You'd have
Sure.
2 or 3 local vinyl shops, and then vinyl comes back as a resurgence, and the only people in the industry are the locals. And they cannot be unseated because they've established themselves as the major player.
I remember having a job interview at an HMV in West Ed. And it was very clear that they thought that they could pay anybody of any experience level the most minimum of wages possible, because they're HMV. You should want to work there because look how cool it is that they have all the cool stuff.
Yep.
And it's just like, yeah, nah.
Yeah. Ugh. I mean, I assume there's a lot of retail shops that cater to youth probably have that same sort of attitude.
I think so, to be honest.
Like, I don't think Reitman's ever had the attitude of like, you should want to work for us because we got the cool stuff. Reitman's. The Zeitgeber.
You made it.
I'm sorry? Yeah,
See?
I did make it.
I was right. You made it.
Well, I should only ever listen to you then, is what I'm learning here. Don't believe in me, believe in the you who believes in me, which I believe is how that saying goes. But
I'm disappointed, Ian, that you haven't learned that lesson already.
Yeah.
All of chat knows that that's already true. They've already caught on. They understand.
Look, I'm here as an entertainer, Heather. I need to have an arc, otherwise what am I even doing? If I didn't grow as a character throughout the season, then why are we even watching this program? Sorry. The Zeitgeber. You can't believe you've actually made it here. Destroying this giant drone ball is definitely a different beast. Good luck. Welp, thanks. Well, that's always nice when the game says welp, thanks before starting the combat. Oh, you're a large boy.
Not even hanging out on the building.
I mean, this is good because it means, oh, there's gonna be ads.
Yes, there's gonna be ads. This is really what watching ads on the internet is like. Trying to dodge behind your ad blockers and while it tries to laser your face.
Well, at least we know what that's gonna be like then when we get back there. Because we got 56 green blocks to tune. Let's make ourselves thick with shields. And health. Perfect. Now no one can stop me. Or slightly fewer people can stop me. Back to the beginning.
Only one who can stop you, Ian, is you.
Cool. Yeah, wait, you're serious about that, right?
Yeah, there's gonna be a shadow version of you you're gonna have to fight.
Great. I didn't know I had this option.
Well, I guess you'll be starting this one.
No, I can't do that to all of you. Ah!
I assumed you were gonna restart this run regardless.
I think the round was simple. I mean, I was going to eventually restart the round. Let's just hopefully slightly farther into the run.
You know what I appreciate, Ian, is that I said a line and then you acted like that is the one line you've been waiting to hear your entire life.
I was acting. I was trying to portray a feeling of realization to myself that I've never known until now. Wait, I can just leave?
I mean, sometimes there are certain situations in life where that is a really good reminder to have.
Yep. That goes for all of you at home too, chat, except if you're watching this stream right now on twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun or youtube.com/loadingreadylive. You have to sit till the end. Then you can leave. I don't make the rules, I just, I just work here.
There'll always be a variety of situations in where it's actually more dangerous to leave than if it is to stay, and watching Rhythm Cafe is one of those times. But when you're considering your options, if someone only gives you 3, generally there is the 4th option they're never presenting to you, which is cancel, leave, goodbye, you know.
These are your 3 options. Continue watching Rhythm Cafe, leave the Soyuz capsule, or, just stop. Just stop. Cease all molecular motion and just end. Let's see here. We don't have... Oh, right, this is all hit point based. Well, in that case, just give me the juice. And we'll cube it up later at the next one. Okay, now we have Tri-Shot. Just to say that this is just going to be a big attempt. Orb! Now we can go shopping.
The painful way.
I was thinking we were going to go with Hazard again.
Well, it's just I've noticed some of these are blue. Like, rarity almost, maybe.
That could be. Ooh. Oh, wait, no. Give me defense. Because then when we go to see the gentleman next who will take our money for repairs. Oh no! I forgot what was coming next. Oh, buff my shields, please.
Next 3 encounters increased by 5.
And yeah, let me ride in a car. And sure, what's an upgrade? You know what? I think this is going to be the one to use now that I'm dashing more. Now that I'm dashing. And daring, courageous and caring, faithful and friendly, and I have a few stories to share. All right. Can we do it?
Fanclock says that they're concerned because when I said like rarity, they could only think about a pony. Every time I say the word rarity, all I think about is My Little Pony.
I know it's
even if I'm saying it in a different context. So it's okay.
Yeah, that show just ruined a whole slew of words.
Yeah, you can't really even say the word Applejack anymore.
Oh, friendship either?
Nah, for me it's just friendship is magic as a phrase. Friendship as a word
Still has
still
meaning.
not ruined yet.
Oh, I can't dodge when I do that. Felt like I was going for an attack and that
you
didn't work
died.
out.
I thought you just stopped moving for some reason. I wasn't really sure why. This makes way more sense.
Well, I hope you're not my final caregiver, Heather. Oh, you
That
died.
seems unlikely.
Shit, I thought you were just not moving for a few seconds. Well. I mean, at least you're observant. Ian hasn't been moving for a while. Could be anything.
I mean, generally, my first thing when I see a person being very still isn't like, oh, they're not moving. So much as, are they breathing? Yeah, they look like they're breathing.
Well, yeah.
Cool, I'm just gonna leave now.
And I mean, it's not like a trend thing that you can expect people to do. It's like, people generally only die the one time. You don't have to say like, oh, that Ian, well, he's, you know, him.
Just dying all the time.
He's always... Oh, God. No!
I mean, if he's not careful, he might.
Oh, no, no, my orbs! Give me aimbot. Aimbot allows me to make up for some of my own problems. Namely, my lack of aim.
And I mean, really, I have so many ghost friends I don't need to check up on.
Let's see here. Let's get an upgrade. What's your primary ghost friend method of communication?
Well, we used to go with long distance through a Ouija board, but constantly having to respell out everything and then figure it out was a lot. So now we go with ticker tape.
You know, that's a very... Ouija ticker tape is a much better system. Oddly enough, I had actually been looking at plans for a home-built ticker tape system for Tinker Tailor as a possible project. Fresh breeze. Psyched for knowledge? Big Bang.
Big bang.
Let's see if we can barrel these people. Let's give them the old Donkey Kong.
Do a barrel roll? No, wait, that's not
Exactly.
Donkey Kong. That's the other one.
I mean, depending on how you take it, it is absolutely Donkey Kong. These levels are going pretty quick here. Goodbye. To the shop! Hello, shopsman.
Oh. Shopsman made sure there was some affordable things for you.
Yeah, I will take both of these things. Next 3 encounters. So we take the quick route. There is no quick route. Oh no, tiny dancer. Not bad, not bad. When we're able to actually escape from a level with almost full health. I call that a good one. Okay, combat encounter. Give me a repair there. Or a fiery upgrade. Let's defense upgrade.
Yeah, because fire is generally heat related,
Yeah.
which you don't seem to be having too many problems with.
Whew. Got through it. I suck at rhythm after dashing the barrier stays active point was. Huh. Yes, please, actually. What the hell?
Was not expecting that in this game.
No. Okay, and now we have 2 shops in a row. Yeah, pay the 3 orbs. And then move on to the shop zone. And buy... It's obviously cheaper if you just don't get hit in the first place.
I mean, you don't need any repairs anyway.
No, but we do need that. And what's our upgrades? Oh, yes.
Take your time seems like a really nice thing to have.
Yep. I think we're good.
Sometimes you really don't get the chance to go and get those.
Okay. We have an efficiency upgrade or a defense upgrade. Let's go with defense. So more defense is always good. Ah! Not bad. Not bad. We can keep the second rhythm, but we have that already. Level up. Bare minimum, we want that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me...
It's basically insurance.
Give me life! Alright. Here we are, back at Krispy Kreme.
Although I guess it's kind of a pointless thing at this one.
Yeah. Oh well.
It's okay. Ian knows how this boss works now, and therefore will defeat it.
One time. We had one shield! That felt like it was going in a good direction, but then the shielded pastries came.
Oh, progress.
Yep, still progress. I mean, let's jam on our damage output a bit here. Dash distance, orb attraction. I mean, yeah, let's also orb attract, dash distance, and sure, crits. Then back into the grinder. Initial encounter.
This has a very Hades feel to me, where you keep going back in, but you keep getting like that bit further, where you're like, and I guess it's like a lot of roguelikes really, but you get that bit further, and you're like, all right, no, next time I can do this.
I should give Hades a try.
I can lend it to you if you want.
What you got it on?
I bought the physical copy for Switch.
Okay. I mean, the chances of... Hey, nice. Actually, wait a minute. It does. Anytime you do 69 damage, it will give you an exclamation point afterwards. We live in this society. Ah! No! No! My orb. Always gonna take aimbot. No, I just recently, last night, started grinding Yakuza for stream usage.
Though I imagine Corey would actually have Hades as well.
She does, but I think she's got it on her Steam profile. Which, while we can share, it does mean that only one of us can be playing games on her account at once, and that's usually her.
Fair enough.
Let's see here. You know what? Nothing this time. I just wanted a non-combat. Oh, Lord Serrano, the 69s are probably crits. You're right. Good stuff. Like, it kind of feels like rather than a rhythm game, this is just a roguelike where actions happen on a snapped grid of beat.
I am finding that after the repetitive playthrough of it, though, I kind of wish this was one of those games where you could put your own music in.
Yeah. It's not bad music, but it would definitely add something. There we go, got all my orbs that got. Power efficiency. Each fair upgrades increases your damage output by 2%. Start combat with weapon charge 20%. Maximum damage. Yeah, we'll take the 10% high confidence. That initial salvo is always important. Okay. Yep. No! No! Money's rooftop full of orbs. Free orbs. And now, this.
Gonna have a rooftop party. Gotta go grab your Switch and crash it and play different games.
Oh, I'd forgotten about the Switch announcement videos.
They were great.
They sure were.
It's my hope that if we ever do get this supposed Switch Pro, or even just a successor, but it's still the Switch, that we get more of those videos. I want a progressive storyline in my advertisements.
I don't know. I would like us to go back to, I mean, he's not around anymore, but, Iwata and whoever going door to door telling you that we'd like to play.
I mean, with the way that E3 went this year, given that everything was digital, really did miss out on those really weird. And I mean, they might have just been more Iwata than everyone else, but you know, him looking at a pile of bananas.
Yeah.
The puppet outfits, you know, the big spectacle thing we didn't really get.
I'm going to die. Yep, there it is. Dang it. Not enough. Guess we need to boost damage now. Or just start another run.
Just zap it.
You know, we don't lose. It's not like Rogue Legacy where we lose our money, so we're good to go.
Oh, that's true. Is the sequel for that actually out yet? Or is that still in beta?
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I haven't finished the first one, so.
It's still in early access? Alright. I defeated the first one, and I have no real interest in going back and playing it again. But I would play a sequel, so I'm kind of waiting on that.
Yeah, it was really well made.
We'll be doing Wonder Song next week. Don't worry. It's coming back.
We haven't finished it, so we kind of have to. It being a story-based game.
Well, it being a story-based game that we're enjoying playing.
Yes, correct.
Because let's not forget, we have dropped other games.
Mm-hmm. And we
were like, okay, done, good, enough.
We have also continued other games through to the end. Though not because of bad story. I'm just thinking of bad controls, and specifically boating controls.
I mean, after our very long Taiko no Takeijin stream sessions, I kind of liked we did that game for a couple of weeks, and now we've taken a break with some other games, and we'll go back.
I mean, that was partially just for us. Cool.
Was the rhythm ping pong game good?
Yes.
That's what, Lo-Fi Ping Pong? I
Yeah.
think was what it was called.
If you're talking about
Yep.
Lo-Fi Ping Pong, game
Yeah,
of the
we both
year,
enjoyed that.
game of the year every year.
You can get it on the Switch now too.
Hey, nice.
It's like $5.
Portable.
It's probably actually cheaper if you're in the States because I think it's $5 Canadian.
Let's see here. Orbs and... No! Dash! Well, I only dashed to get my orbs, so... Hi, kids. Ian Horner here for dashing. As you know, I only dash to get my orbs. But you may have other reasons to dash. My point is, dash safely.
Look both ways before dashing.
Honestly, it's a different and worse game without aimbot. Ah! Who said you could come to the party? Did you bring a Switch?
Honestly, doing a restarting a run in this, especially when you had like a really good one going and you were near the end, feels like starting a Metroidvania from scratch.
See, the difference, those Metroidvanias are meant to be beaten, right?
Yes.
I've never felt that
Do you
way
never-
about I've never felt that way about a roguelike.
Do you never replay old games?
I don't have time to replay old games. When was the last time I You know what? The only times I've replayed games, Heather, have been for stream. Yeah.
Not even like in the sense of an older game that you really like gets remastered, so you pick it up again?
I'm trying to think of it. No. Yeah, I was excited for new Super Mario Brothers, and then I played like 5 seconds of it at the store and almost tipped the machine over in my rage. Which has actually given me a real feeling against remasters. It's like, oh, we're just gonna remake this game in a new engine with new physics and remove everything you loved about it. I don't need to recharge there. Hooray.
I mean, most remasters don't go as hard as Final Fantasy VII.
I mean, Final Fantasy VII is actually one of the games where I think it deserves a remaster as much as it got. There's no gameplay in that game, it's menu clicking. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me an RPG system is not just movement and menu clicking. Welcome to Opinions by Ian. Oh, that's what those box things do. They fire orbs. Not the good kind, though.
I meant more in the sense of like, if you played Mass Effect and then they re-bring out Mass Effect, and it's now on the more up-to-date system. I know some people won't buy remasters or re-releases at all, and others that is how they replay older games. Is like I remember playing that 20 years ago. I'm gonna play it again.
Like it depends how it's done, honestly. It really does. Like Rez and Space Channel 5 and I think, yeah, any of the ones by Sega during that remastering for Steam process, like where they upped the resolution and changed nothing else. Yeah, I'm good with that. what's like when I heard about the Mass Effect remasters coming. God damn it! Why did I do that? Oh no, I can bypass the mini boss. Good, good. My first thought was, oh god, how are they going to ruin the, and by ruin, I mean fix, because that's what everyone will want, fix the combat systems in Mass Effect 1. Because I really enjoyed the Mass Effect 1 combat systems. And so if they're changing that to be more like the 2 and 3, then then the game is going to be much less fun for me for that first game. What I'd like is the ability for the other 2 games to have the original combat system, so I can snipe people from across the map.
I mean, I think most games that I end up replaying are rhythm games.
Okay, no, that's fair. Yes, I have played Owen Dawn a number of times.
Yeah, like I'll pull that one out every so often if I'm really feeling up to it. Maybe an Elite Beat Agents. You know, just it's even a game. I've been replaying Persona 4 Dancing All Night recently. I redid the story mode on that, which was funny. I'd forgotten a lot about certain things in that game.
I do remember bits of the actual story, and it was fun.
I think the only game I've tried to replay repetitively has been Hollow Knight, because I'll try to do the Steel Soul run and fail. I get too aggressive, and then things kill me.
I mean, evidence this last hour and I want to say 40 minutes? Actually, I do want to clarify why it is that I don't replay games that often. And it's honestly because I actually feel guilty when I sit down to play or even think about playing or watching something that I've already seen, when there's so much that I know I want to see and there is good stuff out there. Because as I'm also harping on a lot these days, you don't have to watch something or play something the minute it comes out. There's so much out there.
Sure. So I guess that also applies to things like movies, TV shows.
Exactly.
It's like you've already seen it, you want to move on to the next thing that you haven't seen.
Because there's so much out there to consume that it feels like going back to rewatch something. It feels like it has to be better than whatever I haven't seen yet. For me to not feel bad about spending that, because I do have limited time to enjoy media. I guess what I'm saying is it's a privilege to be able to go back and replay games.
I mean, it sounded a lot more like the concept of if you say yes to one thing, you're saying no to 1,000 things.
Yeah, that I'm not so worried about, because it is because that's more of a unknown. But it's, for example, Hathaway's Flash is out there right now, and it's the brand new Gundam movie, and I want to watch that first, but I also feel like I should rewatch Char's Counterattack with Corey before that. But is that putting off the new thing, or yeah?
I don't know if I definitely don't end up watching new movies when they come out. That tends to be a thing that I do, like when they hit the streaming service later, TV shows as well. And that can always be like maybe a year out, depending.
And it's
video games. I only play the newer video games because of stream most of the time.
Yeah, there's the rub. Is that you actually do stream a bit more often than I do. So you've got some time there to do so. And there is also, of course, the aspect of, wanting to stay current-ish so that you can talk with your friends about things.
Yeah.
like doing this long game stream of Destiny has let me get back into Destiny in a way that allows me to chat with my friends about this game that I actually kind of like.
Destiny's also one of those games that's really set up to be. They want you to stay current.
Yes.
Right, with like seasonal stuff, and I'm assuming dailies or something akin to that, where you have a limited amount of time to get certain quests done or raids or whatever it is you do.
Oh god, there are pages upon pages of things that are limited by day, week, month, season.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when it comes to those games, most of us only get like 1, maybe 2 max. Mm-hmm. At least that we keep up with.
Well, here's the thing. My Destiny playing has absolutely impacted my driving fun time. Because I generally get a chance to play a video game a day, maybe, for a few hours. It's like, well, if I'm going to be doing Destiny, I'm not going to be driving on Laguna Seca or practicing a track of some sort.
You're still streaming Like a Dragon?
Yep. And will be until I finish the story of that game. At which point I move on to the next Yakuza game I haven't played.
Oh, sure. I just saying that because I know those games are actually fairly decent time sink as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But thankfully, we try to stay not on top of this. Well, we generally try to stay on top of the story or side stories pretty religiously. That said, this new game has introduced the RPG grinding mechanics. And that's been less pleasant, because that's meant that now we are limited. We can't just brute force our way through the whole thing from start to finish like that. So.
Did the previous ones kind of let you do that thing? You don't really have to do the grinding for XP, whatever.
Well, because it was because they were more they were beat 'em up, and it was based around pushing the buttons and reflexes rather than interacting with menus. You could learn the skill to actually be farther ahead in the game than you might otherwise be.
Oh, okay.
And so you could push yourself forward quicker that way. And now that that's not the case, it's like, oh no, now I know I actually have to level up this guy and his job before it's possible for me to move on to this next fight, because there's no way that I can beat him because I actually don't punch hard enough. Previously,
right.
I could dodge a lot, I could load up on recoverables, and just brute force my way through a fight. And now, when you can only consume 1 recoverable per turn, as opposed to 18, it's not a quality of life upgrade, people, but if it means more people are getting into Yakuza games and it means more Yakuza games get made, I guess I'll accept it.
I mean, that's the thing with games, right? It's like, there's the games you enjoy playing mechanically, and then there's the games that you enjoy the story of, that you put up with the mechanics that maybe you don't enjoy as much.
Exactly. And there's always the balancing act. Oh. Well. Good chat. That said, that pretty much takes us to the end of the show here. I don't know if we'll revisit this game, but it was kind of fun. And if you like roguelikes, it seems like a fun little twin stick roguelike. Check it out.
I mean, you said it was in beta, right?
Yes.
Well, maybe when it comes out of beta, that would be a good time to revisit if we do.
You can purchase if you're so inclined, you can purchase the beta on Steam, but yeah. We might, like you say, we might revisit when it comes out fully, see if things have changed. That said, If you like what you see, check us out over at youtube.com/loadingreadylive. That's where we keep all of our stream archives. You can check out the whole list of Rhythm Cafe as well as all the other shows, except for a couple, because those are over at youtube.com/LRRMTG, which is where we keep all of our LRRMTG streaming content, LRR being us and MTG being Magic the Gathering. If you like to see us doing things that aren't video gaming in front of a monitor, check out loadingreadyrun.com for all the great shows, including a link to our schedule of our streams, of our other things, and of course links to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/loadingreadyrun, which gives you all of the, I like to say, premium rather than streamium content. All free though. If you want to support us monetarily, youtube.com/loadingreadyrun, become a member there, and you can ask us questions on our monthly Ask Lur videos. You missed this one, but you'll be ready for the next one if you get in now. That said, if you want to support us at Patreon, we would appreciate that. Patreon.com/loadingreadyrun helps us keep the lights on, keep the air conditioning running, which is more relevant than most months these days, and pays the people that are Loading Ready Run, and I think that's the most important thing. Finally, we want to thank those of you who are our dear and generous contributors here at twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun. Our subs and bit subscribers, starting with Dormos, who is subscribed for 38 months, saying over 3 years, most excellent.
Manai for 15 months, as befitting the House of Lies, the sub did not actually happen today. Sounds great.
Keep It Lobster has been resisting carcinization for 53 months. Keep it going, Claw Lobster.
Mastery 576 for 4 months. Welcome back.
Nathan J. GA is subscribed for 45 months. Thank you for your continued support.
And Salty Crickle for 21 months. Thank you.
The Black Bibettes, or Bibettes Noir, as they say in the I don't know, Belgium, has subscribed for 75 months. Thank you so much.
Icier Ermine for 55 months. Welcome back.
And a Harmonized Melanie is coming with a baker's dozen of months, saying hooray for the Rhythm Cafe, hooray for the Rhythm Cafe. But that's not all that we have here on the channel. For example, you can check out other shows like Vicar Josephine and Upcoming Next. Upcoming Next. The important one is Dice Friends returns tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific. Check that out as we continue our playthrough of the various, or not of the various, but of various Candlekeep adventures. I can't remember all the people who are on there, so I'm not going to mention that, but check us out over at loadingreadyrun.com/live for that schedule there. Heather, where can people find you when you are not on this channel?
You can find me over at, just a second, just gotta push that button. Sorry, highlights took forever to YouTube problems. It's up now. It's fine. You can find me over at twitter.com/lunarjade or twitch.tv/lunarjade, where I have decided to go back in time and play Metroid Samus Returns on a 3DS. It's very hand crampy.
Ooh, but fun, I hope?
It's alright. I don't think sci-fi is my aesthetic.
That is,
so it's a little harder for me.
As a guy who doesn't do fantasy, I can completely relate.
But what do you do, Ian, and where do you do it?
Well, what I do, Heather, is a bunch of things, including Late Night Dubfight, having a home stream, having a Twitter feed, and having a partner who does various podcast streams and feeds of her own. You can check us out at tiltyhouse.com or tilty.housc. That'll get you links to all the stuff Corey and I do, and you can find it there. On the channel, friends, you should stick around because up next is Benjamin Wheeler and his, well, I mean, not his crew. You are his crew for the next couple hours as he returns to the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! So keep your eyes blue, keep your dragons white, and we'll see you on the other end of this quick break. But for the Rhythm Cafe, we'll see you next week with more Wanderson. Heather, thanks so much for joining me.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
Take care, all. Flan.